Now, we must warn you that some may find this next story disturbing. A tragic ending on Friday for some asylum seekers looking for a better life in Australia. They drowned when their boat capsized. Asylum seekers have become a growing political sticking point between Australia and Indonesia. CNN's Anna Corrin has this story.
Piled in the back of pickup trucks, the bodies of dozens who have drowned at sea, many of them children. It's the latest tragedy off the coast of Indonesia, as desperate asylum seekers from countries like Iraq and Afghanistan continue to risk everything in a bid to reach Australia and a better life.
We told them we're sinking. We need anybody to help us.
These are the first known deaths at sea under the newly elected Australian Prime Minister Tony Abbott, who swept to power vowing to stop the boats. He'll meet with Indonesian President Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono later today in Jakarta, as tensions rise between the two countries on the asylum seeker issue.
I have no argument with anyone in the Indonesian establishment or parliament. My argument is with people smugglers, and my point to the people smugglers is the game is up.
Australia was already in the process of shutting its borders. The previous government warning asylum seekers who arrived by boat without a visa would never be settled in the country. Here in Chisara, a 2-hour drive from the Indonesian capital, these asylum seekers are going through legal channels, waiting for UNHCR to process their applications. But it can take years, and there's a very slim chance they'll be relocated to Australia.
Of course, everyone who comes here, the destination is clear, Australia, and I want to go there too. I came here, I hope that I won't be long staying here, because life here is really difficult, especially when you're a woman and you live alone.
27-year-old Sarah Afani arrived from Afghanistan a week ago, paying people smugglers $12,000. A small price, she believes, for a life not lived in fear. There are more than 10,000 asylum seekers here in Indonesia officially registered with UNHCR, although the actual number is expected to be much higher. They all came here thinking this would be a short-term stopover on the way to Australia. But even with the new Australian government's hardline immigration laws, some of these people are still willing to take the ultimate risk. Like 22-year-old Mustafa, who asks us to hide his identity. The computer science student fled war-torn Afghanistan a few months ago and says he doesn't want to wait any longer.
I want to take this risk. If I go back to Afghanistan, then I will lose my life. I will lose my life. I'm sure about this.
Anna Corrin, CNN, Chisara, Indonesia.